There was a time when gods walked the earth, when warriors were heroes. Their battles and conquests became legend, and the legend lives on. This is the hour of the Gladiators.
Welcome to the first of the quarterfinals. Only one man and one woman can win a place in the semis. Who will it be? And how will they emerge after an hour with the Guardians of the Standards? Our Gladiators, Taipan and Delta. Hammer and Flame. Commando and Vulcan. Tower, Glacier, Condor and Fury. Tornado and Storm. The audience is ready, the Gladiators are ready, and let's welcome our hosts, Kimberly Joseph and Mike Hammond.
Ooh, it's a big crowd and a big night tonight. Hello and welcome to what promises to be a particularly entertaining show.
And so it should be, Mike, because we have two dancers and a magician waiting in the wings.
Sounds a little bit more like a variety show than an episode of Gladiators, but one thing I know is for sure, our challengers tonight are super competitive people.
Well, being the quarterfinals, this means that the challengers have actually come up against the Gladiators once before.
Well, let's not keep them waiting any longer. Let's have a big welcome for our first challengers tonight, Leanne Martin and Debbie Santic.
Leanne is an award-winning apprentice carpenter from Perth. Her strengths are netball, cricket and karate. And in her heat, Leanne not only won the Eliminator, but she out-jumped Delta in swing shot and grabbed an impressive 4 points. Debbie is an acrobat, a tumbler, a dancer, and a stunt woman. She's also got time to be a mother. In her heat, Debbie impressed everyone, including the Gladiators, by scoring 5 points after barging her way through Gauntlet.
Let's welcome Leanne and Debbie.
Welcome back, Leanne. Now, before we start, just let us in on the experience on the job up on the roof.
Oh yeah, I was building a shed for my auntie and uncle, and just so happened that when I put the last sheet of tin on the roof, it actually slipped and I just went straight through the roof and fell on the ground and it hurt my coccyx bone a bit, but I made it through.
Fantastic. So you're used to heights?
Yes, I am.
Looking forward to Skytrak tonight?
Yeah, probably the only game I am looking forward to.
Not looking forward to Gauntlet? You didn't have a very good run last time.
No, I didn't, but hopefully this time I might do a bit better.
So you've got your tactics all worked out?
Oh, yeah, I could say that.
Okay. Now, what about the other hard-hitting games? You've got Powerball, also Duel.
Yeah, well, they're physical games and I'm not exactly as big as the Gladiators, but all I can do is just try my hardest and do my best.
Well, the spirit's certainly there. Let's welcome Leanne. Good luck.
Thanks, Kimberly.
Debbie, we just heard that tonight is going to be a very physical game. We've got a lot of the physical games. Now, last time in Gauntlet, you did really well. You managed to get through to the end and get 5 points.
Yes, I did make it right through to the end, and if I can do that tonight and score 5 points, I'll be happy.
Now, there was a lot of sidestepping because you're a stunt woman, so tell us about some of the skills that from being a stunt person or a stunt woman you get to bring to Gladiators.
Well, there's a lot of skills in body control. Acrobating helped me there. We've got body skill, which is martial arts. Everything we do in stunts helps me here.
Have you had any situations where you've had things planned that haven't quite worked out the way you wanted them to work out?
Not yet. Oh, yes, I have actually. We were rehearsing a fight scene one night and I had my nose broken.
Hopefully nothing like that's going to happen tonight.
Hopefully not.
Now, just while we were standing here too, you were saying, I wonder where my family is. And we've got about 5,000 people here tonight. Where are they? Right over there. There it is, a sign that says Danger, Dynamite, or Debbie is Dynamite. So you've got a big crowd of supporters there and we're all behind you tonight. Good luck, Debbie.
Thanks, Mike.
Let's welcome Debbie and Leanne.
And now let's welcome our male challengers, Joshua McEwen and Paul Reynolds.
Joshua from Victoria is studying to be a teacher. He's a basketball coach, a sprinter and a high school high jumper. And the last time we saw Josh, he dodged, ducked and ran up a fantastic score on hit and run with 5 crossings and 10 big points. Paul from Sydney was a teenage rugby league rep, and now he's a dancer studying to be an accountant. And in his heat, Paul survived a rugged swing shot game against Taipan, but scored 3 winning points.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joshua and Paul.
Josh, welcome back. The magician, I won't get you to do any magic tricks tonight, but I have heard backstage that something unusual happened with the roommate last night.
Last night, apparently, I was in my sleep and I was getting a bit excited, and so I sat up and I punched in the air and I was getting all excited, but I don't remember.
I heard someone, the roommate told me that you sat up, bolt upright in bed and said, "Go, go Joshua, go!" You were cheering yourself on.
Well, I hope it works. I hope it works.
Now, last time we had you here, we played a game of Powerball, which Hammer is a big hitter in Powerball, but you managed to get the 5 points, and I think you're probably hoping to do the same tonight.
I hope to get at least that, but I don't know, they hit very hard. Hammer took my head off something chronic and that hurt a lot, but we'll see what happens.
Good luck, Joshua.
Okay, well, Paul, apart from the last time we saw you on Gladiators, you've actually been on television before.
Yes, that's right, Kimberly. I was on Donohue's show many moons ago.
You've also got an interesting story about a shark on Hayman Island.
Yeah, that's right. When I was younger, my parents took me over to Hayman Island with my brother and, hi Chris, and it was before my little sister was born. Hi Annie. And we dived off the jetty at the end of the jetty at Hayman Island, and some people yelled out, "Sharks, sharks," and there were sharks feeding there. So we quickly got out of there.
I bet you did. I bet you wanted to get out of Gauntlet last time as well. The 5 sharks were approaching pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's a very tough game. It's one that I favour though, so I'll slay any dragon to win it this time.
Okay, well, you've got it again tonight, so we'll be looking forward to it. Now, what about Powerball?
Powerball's another favourite of mine. I'm going to give it my best shot. I've got some great competition with Josh here, so we're just going to go hard and see what happens.
Well, it's going to be a great challenge, and we've got 2 great challengers here. Please welcome Joshua and Paul.
Okay, well, we're all set. It's the quarterfinals. It's going to be a huge night tonight. Let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, let the games begin. Serious challengers deserve a serious challenge, and we've sure got one for them tonight.
2 points for every ball in the outer baskets, 3 points for the central goal basket.
Let's welcome our red female challenger, Leanne. And in the blue, it's Debbie. And our Powerball specialists, Delta, Storm and Glacier. And tonight, our referee, Mike Whitney, has been laid low by a virus. And stepping into his shoes is his deputy and assistant referee, John Forsyth. John?
Challengers, are you ready?
Leanne in the red, Debbie in the blue, and the challengers must dodge the Gladiators and get the right balls into the baskets. And we're literally off and running in the first game of Gladiators, and Leanne makes the first move and scores. At the other end, Storm foiled Debbie. She's up now and going for a new blue ball. Debbie goes left and right and simply outclasses her with a netball sidestep and scores. A great start for the challengers, 2 points each. Leanne trying the same tactic, but Glacier says no way. And Delta stops Debbie in her tracks. New balls. Debbie actually got that ball for the same end, so that won't count as 2 points. Bad luck, Debbie. Leanne coming up there to the same end with Debbie, and away they go once more. Debbie in the blue, Leanne in the red, they both set out together. Smart move. Leanne went left, then Debbie went right, and Leanne went down. Debbie scored there off counter as she ran past, and Glacier brought her down with a big tackle. She may have hurt herself. Debbie makes a dash, Glacier dives on her, and now the medical team are in there having a look. Well, you can see they're checking Debbie's thigh, her knee, that whole left leg area. I hope she can go on. The physio Luke's about to strap it up. Looks like the left thigh. Maybe she just took a knock in the fall. Here's John Forsyth.
The game was stopped for safety reasons. We'll recommence the game with 9 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
So Deb's going on, that's great, and can you believe it? Debbie scores off that one, despite the injury. Both women running quick, and so is the clock. There's the whistle. What a vigorous game of Powerball.
No doubt about it. That was a hard-hitting game. How are you feeling, Deb?
I'm feeling all right, thanks, Mike.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to say feeling great, but obviously you got your legs strapped up there. Our referee, John Forsyth, is coming in now because we've just had to have a quick look at a replay on the game.
Yes, well, Mike, Debbie made a protest that she was tackled in the grey area. We went back, looked at the replay, she wasn't. So the second ball that she scored is null and void.
All right, well, a great round there and a very, very hard game of Powerball. Debbie and Leanne, let's have a big round of applause for them. And for our Gladiators, Glacier, Storm and Delta.
Debbie 6, Leanne 2, and a great start to the night in game 1.
This certainly promises to be a hard-hitting game, so let's welcome our male challengers, Joshua and Paul. Trying to score some goals against our Gladiators, Tower, Hammer and Tornado. And to start the game, here's John Forsyth.
Challengers, are you ready?
It's called Powerball, and there are 3 powerful Gladiators up against the male challengers.
2, 1.
Whistle blows and Joshua scores straight up. Remember, he's a basketball coach, and Paul probably feels like a basketball as he went down. Joshua tried to score it again, but double tag. Paul brought down by Tower. As the challengers go, Josh with another beautiful sidestep, the blind turn, and Paul scores on that one. Copped a big tackle from Tower and a little one to go on with. And that's exactly where he's going to get a new ball. Tower with the tackle, Hammer over the top. Oh, boy. Well, it was definitely a high tackle against Tower. Paul looks like he may have cut his nose.
Tower has been reprimanded with a yellow card for a head-high tackle. We will restart the game with 32 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
Well, Paul's going on, great to see, and Josh, the small man, twisting and turning in a basketball layup, gets 2 points. Paul tries the same, but he got slam dunk and slammed the ball in for 3. Well done, Paul. As he gets up, double team brought down once more. Josh escapes, loses the ball that time running out for the challengers. Maybe 2 more points left here for Josh as he turns around. There it goes, no, ripped out at the last minute. Paul with the open shot. Another 2 points just missed out there by Paul, and there's the whistle. Josh gets it right on the whistle. Well done, Josh. Josh carried Tornado and the ball to the basket, and a bit of Melbourne magic there. Paul was literally wearing the Gladiators here. Josh hit his target 4 times throughout the night and also got hit himself. What a sensational start to the quarterfinals. Josh 8, Paul 9.
Mike, in Powerball, you can try to avoid trouble by dodging and weaving.
Yes, but in this next game, you can either stand there and take it, or you can dish it out. The game is Duel, and it's coming up next.
I faced the Gladiators last time, I found out how tough it really is out there. But I also found out how tough I can be.
This is not a game for challengers who are afraid of heights, because it's not just the height of the platforms, it's the height of the gladiators.
10 points if you stay up there for the full 30 seconds and don't get knocked down by the attacking gladiator.
First up on Duel is our challenger, Leanne. She'll be trying to gain points against our gladiator, Flame. Over to you, John Forsyth.
Challenger, are you ready?
Leanne up against the gladiator who made her name in Duel. These are the quarterfinals and the gladiators are on their medal to sort out the winners from the losers. Leanne starts to shape up well against a couple of big hits from Flame. That is until she ducked. This is a game where you must attack all the time. Not just for points, but to keep the gladiator from scoring those big hits. Leanne recovering well and steps into a huge hit from Flame. As soon as Leanne falters and puts her head down, Flame just gets a full and deadly swing at her. Leanne trying to recover. The whistle will save her. It does. She survived for 5. Slow motion replay shows what happens when the challenger's passive. Flame reaching in and nearly knocking Leanne down. How did she survive this one? But she came back hard and gave Flame a beauty.
Great round, a fantastic game.
Yeah, I thought she had me for a couple of times there, but I sort of like regained my balance and got a couple more blows, but just managed to stay up.
It looked like a revolving platform for a while. You sort of go round and around.
Yeah, I know, it felt like that too.
Flame, she came and got you by surprise at one spot there, because I saw you almost lose your balance. That's one of the hardest parts of that game, is the balance.
It is. It's very much a balance game. I couldn't believe all the pirouettes she was doing to stay up there. That's a good tactic.
And now in the race for points, please welcome our challenger, Debbie. And for this round, our gladiator, Glacier.
3, 2, 1.
Debbie using her pugil stick to block each blow here from Glacier. Great opening tactics, but she must attack because the refs will be tougher now that we're in the quarterfinals. Glacier's getting frustrated. Debbie's not attacking. Glacier has her on the back foot. Now there's a big size difference here, but I tell you what, Debbie's got grit and she's not about to quit. So you've got to admire this effort from Debbie. As she cops another one from Glacier, her daughter Natasha looks concerned, but Debbie doesn't because she knows she's got 5. And you can start cheering, Natasha. Debbie took everything that Glacier dished out. She had a lot of guts up there on the Duel, and in the end, she also survived, like Leanne, to take home 5.
Debbie, I know you and Leanne were worried about these hard-hitting games, but you just gained yourself 5 points.
I did. I'm so glad. Glacier, well, she hit hard.
Where did you possibly find the strength? I mean, you're so tiny.
Yes, but sometimes that is an advantage. She didn't have much to aim at.
I noticed you were ducking every now and again, trying to soften the blows.
That's all I can do.
Well, you did very well. Glacier, there's a bit of a height difference here, but she was a fantastic challenger. She managed to stay up against you.
One advantage of being small, her centre of gravity is close to that platform, and she did extremely, really well.
What's the most important thing about the balance up there? Is it the hands probably on the pugil stick?
You're asking for my secrets again, Kimberly. I'm not going to tell you.
No secrets about the scorecard. Debbie and Leanne both scored 5 points on Duel, and Debbie holds on to a 4-point lead after 2 games.
It was a bit unfortunate. I hurt my leg on Pursuit last time I was on Gladiators, but it didn't stop me on the Eliminator, and it won't stop me now.
Well, it was points all round for the female challengers. Let's see how the guys go. Firstly, let's welcome back to the Duel Stadium, Joshua. Up against the mighty Tower. Okay, John, we're set to go.
Challenger, are you ready?
Joshua will have to try all his magic against Tower tonight because Tower's 20 centimetres taller, 36 kilos heavier, and Josh goes straight into battle, putting Tower on the defensive. Talk about the Karate Kid technique. Josh tried it there. Now he's fighting back, but sorry, Josh, it was short and glorious. Joshua showed courage and style, but sheer horsepower won out on the night, and Tower had too much strength. Josh gave Tower a few hits, and then Tower sent the trainee teacher for a remedial class.
Joshua, one big hit and you almost went over backwards, another big hit and you jumped off willingly.
Man, I was off balance and I just think, no, I'm not going to take another crack on the head. He's just too strong. He's very good. I try my best.
The swing on the top, underneath, one hit. Oh, it's gone from then off. I just got a soft head. He just hit me really hard. Really hard. What could I do? I fell right though. I did my big Gary Hamlin impersonation as I came down. Big streamer. Was all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Paul up against the almighty Vulcan.
I reckon Vulcan makes those signs up by himself and then gives them to his fans. Question is Paul impressed? This is quarter-final stuff, and Paul straight in with a flurry of blows on the front foot. Now he's on the back foot with Vulcan fighting hard. This is a fantastic game of Duel. No quarter given, no quarter taken in the quarterfinals. Vulcan, big hits. Paul, big hits. He stepped on Vulcan's platform. It's all over. Bad luck, Paul, no points. Paul didn't calculate the effects of a too strong attack from Vulcan. Paul got so keen that he almost fell on Vulcan, and in the end, the accountancy students' numbers were finally up.
Paul, bad news for you there is, we'll get this off you, mate. Bad news there is that we, as you know, you stepped across onto Vulcan's podium, and in the rules, that means disqualification. So, obviously, a balance is a thing that's involved there, but our referee's just told me you've been disqualified, no points. But are you right there, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine, no problem at all.
Big problems on the scoreboard for both challengers because it is too close to call at the moment, with Paul holding on to a 1-point lead.
Now it's time to let the speed merchants loose. Up next, and I mean up, it's Skytrak.
Tonight's quarter-final winners will receive Sanyo's widescreen colour television, which gives you a natural, wider, brighter picture with its super flat 66cm widescreen. The built-in stereo surround system produces sound of amazing clarity. There's a built-in teletext decoder and 4 selectable picture modes. Sanyo's widescreen television allows you to experience panoramic home theatre at its best. Valued at $3,999, that's life with Sanyo. Runners-up in the quarterfinals will each receive a brand new Bombora windsurfer. Windsurfing is one of life's great challenges, and now Bombora have developed a shortcut learning program that guarantees your success when you try your new windsurfer.
My speed and agility came in handy for my previous test in the arena. Tonight I'm going to try and be just as fast and just as agile.
And now it's time for the race they run in heaven. Literally.
Skytrak.
The challenger must complete a full circuit and not get tagged by the Gladiator. First home gets 10 points.
And hanging upside down there is our red quarterfinalist, Leanne, and our blue quarterfinalist, Debbie. And for this round of Skytrak, our Gladiators, Fury and Storm. All right, John Forsyth, it's over to you.
So Leanne in the red, Debbie in the blue. Well, this might be the game that they play in heaven, but Fury and Storm are definitely no angels.
Challengers, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready?
Fast track to a big score if you don't let the Gladiator catch you. And away go the challengers to a great start. Leanne seems to be losing a little bit of coordination, but Debbie's got a nice lead. Storm catching up, sets off the detonator. Debbie's out. Leanne doing well. She still has life in her, but that's a short fuse trailing behind her. Fury catching up quick as Leanne comes out of the back straight. Turns around to the finish line. Fury may have her. Oh, she stopped. Did she stop too early? Well, this is a close one to call. Let's have a look at the replay. There goes Debbie. A great catch by Storm, and I reckon Leanne just made it.
Debbie, is your backside still a bit warm?
Yes.
That flash pot goes off. Do you feel the heat?
No, I couldn't see it or anything, and I didn't know whether to keep going or not, but...
I guess the idea is you just go for that finish line no matter what's happened.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, though, for you, Storm did get you. A great effort there, Storm. A great catch.
Thank you, Mike. And as you said, she was unaware that she was got, so I just kept getting her. I think I got her about 3 times.
But Leanne, which one do you think up there is the finish line? Which line?
When you're up there, you really do not know.
Let me tell you, you nearly stopped running at the end of the race before you crossed the finish line, and Fury here was right on your tail. Good news for you, though. You made it across 10 points.
Oh, excellent. I'm wrapped.
So close and yet so far. Well done.
If they keep going, I'll keep chasing and I'll keep winning.
Sky-high score for Leanne, 0 for Debbie. So after 3 games, the scoreboard shows Leanne with a 6-point lead.
Well, they tell me I've broken the record on the Eliminator, but tonight I'm back and I'm stronger, and I'm here to let you know the record's going to break, so sit back and watch the show.
They're all secure in their harnesses and they're ready to go. So let's meet our male challengers, Joshua and Paul. Trying to steer clear of our Gladiators, Condor and Tornado. John Forsyth, it's over to you.
Challengers, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready?
The perfect game for Down Under. Imagine how disorientating this is. Running on your hands and knees, upside down, and gravity working in the opposite direction. Well, Condor's tracking Joshua, Tornado tracking Paul, and it's hard to tell who's ahead because of the curves. Paul is really motoring along, but Tornado's going even faster. And Tornado about to let off steam, and he's going to derail Paul. He's out of it, and Josh goes up in a puff of smoke also. Both challengers exploded from the start, and then towards the end, they exploded again. Well done, Condor and Tornado.
What an excellent game, guys. Joshua, I honestly thought you were both going to make it then.
So did I, but I thought I had Condor on pursuit, but he got me there last time and just too quick.
Could you hear the crowd roaring? They knew that they were pretty close behind you.
I could hear him, but I saw Paul take off in front of me because of the corner, but I heard the crowd and then felt the heat on my back.
Condor, it was pretty fast, that game.
Yeah, Josh very quick. He got it first out of the blocks, so to speak, and he got the best out of me, and I finally brought up the strength to catch him.
Oh, you sure did. Now tell us about this harness here.
Well, the harness, everybody can see it, is like a full harness for the whole body to support you while you're hanging up there, so it doesn't restrict your movement, but it feels like a straitjacket almost as far as it's so hot.
Not so comfortable. How did it feel to play a game where the Gladiators weren't taking shots at you?
Much better. This is a great game. It's got a lot of speed and I like that, but I totally underestimated El Tornado. He certainly deserves his title. He's very fast.
Well, I thought you were going to get away from him, but Tornado, you hold the record on this and it doesn't look like you're going to give up.
No, I knew he was fast. I knew I had to put in at the start. The corners are a bit hard, so you lose your legs a little bit, as you probably know. But just taking care of business.
Very intense competition. That's what we want to see. Good challenges for the best gladiators, so keep watching.
Both challengers caught empty-handed on the railway line, so a one-point advantage still to Paul with one game to go before the Eliminator.
Mike, this is an obstacle course with a difference.
Yeah, in this game, the obstacles are the gladiators. Don't smile, Glacier. It's Gauntlet, next up.
Winners of the semi-final will receive a fabulous 5-night holiday for two at the luxurious Shangri-La Bali Dynasty Resort. Enjoy old world tradition and first-class luxury in the one tranquil setting. A 5-star lifestyle set in an Asian garden paradise. The Shangri-La Bali Dynasty Resort. Runners-up receive a Sanyo colour TV, mini hi-fi system, 4-head VCR and cordless telephone. That's life with Sanyo.
Tell me, is that a light at the end of the tunnel or is it just a gladiator grin?
Gauntlet. To score the maximum 10 points, the challenger must get all the way in less than 20 seconds.
Our first challenger is Leanne. She'll be facing our team of 5 gladiators, Fury, Delta, Glacier, Storm and Flame. And to start Gauntlet, here's John Forsyth.
Challenger, are you ready?
Leanne tried to run the gauntlet in her first heat, but Glacier stopped her. Is she ready for tonight? Leanne, the netballer, is so good at sidestepping, she's past Fury and Delta clamps her. Leanne tries evasion tactics as she's twisting out of Delta's grasp. She's free. Well, only free for a moment because she's now up to Glacier. Leanne tries to go under her, but Glacier's acting like a bulldozer. Look at the force of that big padded beam. Leanne has definitely hit solid ice here. She starts again. Past Storm, now she's into the fire. Leanne is sizzling. Flame almost unable to hold her. Will she stop Leanne? Oh, no, it's a whistle. What a run. Leanne, the apprentice carpenter, cut a swathe through Fury, went over the top with Delta, straight past Storm, and at the end, she couldn't get past Flame.
Leanne, last time you played this game, Gauntlet, you were stopped by Glacier. And you managed to get through her that time. You got up to the mark and the ref had to call her off you.
Yeah, she sort of like pushed me back and wouldn't let go of me, but I don't know, that's what happened.
We didn't get through there though, of course. Stopped by Flame. It was a close game, but we got no points for you, unfortunately, but a good round anyway.
Yeah, I'm happy with my performance.
Okay, folks, let's have a big Gladiator welcome for Debbie.
Debbie, the stunt woman, got 5 points last time she ran Gauntlet. She knows how to do it. Can she do it tonight? A great move first up from Debbie, trying to pass Fury, tumbling left and right at the edge of Fury's reach. Now it's not so easy to escape the massive mitts of Delta. Delta has her in a vice grip and she's not letting Debbie go anywhere. Debbie's fighting the going hard. She's through now and up to Glacier. Glacier's crushing Debbie's chances, grinding her into the ground, into the side. Debbie has a sore thigh. This could be slowing her down. Glacier lives up to her name and time runs out for Debbie. Well, Debbie's first obstacle was Fury, and it was a tough one to get past. But she did, and then she got squeezed by Delta. And when she met Glacier, she started going backwards. But Debbie hasn't lost her sense of humour.
Oh, Debbie, last time we saw you in Gauntlet, you managed to gain 5 points, but I think the Gladiators were out to stop you this time.
Of course, they're more aware of me this time that I can duck and weave, but I just didn't have the energy to get through it this time.
Well, after all these hard-hitting games today, I can understand why.
Very hard-hitting games, very hard-hitting, and they hit hard.
They certainly do. Well, it was a fine effort anyway. Let's have a round of applause for Debbie. Gladiators, you managed to stop her this time. Last time she got 5 points.
I don't know, Kimberly, I was back the other end and I didn't get a chance to redeem myself from the first run through because I had Big Sister in front of me there and she wouldn't let us play with her.
I know, you managed to stop her fair and square.
She told me to look after her, now she's complaining.
Neither woman was looked after by the Gladiators tonight in Gauntlet, so after 4 games, Leanne has a 3-second lead going into the Eliminator. As they march to their starting positions, this mean machine of Gladiators like striking fear into the challengers' hearts.
No points for our female challengers in this event. Let's see how the fellas go. First up, it's Joshua. And our male Gladiators, Hammer, Vulcan, Condor, Tornado, and Tower. Over to John Forsyth to start the game.
Challenger, are you ready?
Joshua has never taken this trip down the Gauntlet before. He's about to storm the walls of Jericho. Will the amateur magician have a few tricks up his sleeve? Well, he's got no sleeves, but he's got past Hammer. Now he's welcomed by Vulcan. No match weight-wise is Josh, so he uses his agility to twist and turn his way out of harm's way. He tries to get under Condor's guard the first time, second time, third time he's through. Tornado now jumps on Josh. Josh is down and struggling. Tornado's locked in, swirls Josh around in a spin, and our Tornado is causing havoc to Josh's chances. No points. Josh totally outfoxed Hammer, but from then on, the walls came tumbling down. Unfortunately for Josh, they were on him.
Now, you haven't played Gauntlet before, but I'm sure you knew exactly what you were in for.
No way. No way known. Well, the Powerball was tough. These guys are strong and they hit really hard.
Tornado just pinned you down there, didn't he?
No, I was on the ground. I couldn't get up. He couldn't do anything about it.
So the ducking and weaving didn't help this time?
Well, it did for the first couple, but after that, I was in trouble.
Next up in Gauntlet is our challenger, Paul.
3, 2, 1.
The Gauntlet's a trip down memory lane for Paul. He didn't make it last time. This is take two. As he tries to get past Hammer and does now up to Vulcan. He's past Vulcan. He's doing well. Condor pushes Paul backwards and nearly off the road. He's sitting on the edge. Referee John Forsyth allows it to go on and Tornado's next. He's applied the wheel clamps on Paul and the time is running out for the challenger. He's trying to get past Tornado. He's not going to let him. John Forsyth is squashed and so are the chances of this challenger. No points.
Mate, a great effort. Last time, though, you got right to the very end and took out Tower and a cameraman. This time, though, obviously a little bit harder.
It was, actually. The guys were keeping them low. That was really nice of them. And they just put on a good effort. And it's really hard to get through.
Well, neither guy got through Gauntlet. They were both stopped. So the difference going into the Eliminator is a very small half a second.
Our challengers have been up this thing before, but they've never done it quite as hard as they're going to tonight.
Yes, the Travelator has been cranked up to quarterfinal speed, and we'll be seeing it next on the Eliminator.
Our grand final winners will each receive the new Hyundai Elantra GLS. Designed to perform, the Elantra has the explosive power of a 1.8-litre engine, the safety of ABS brakes, plus the comfort of power windows, central locking and power steering. The Elantra GLS is valued at over $26,000. Wouldn't you rather have a Elantra? Runners-up in the series final will win a 5-day holiday for two at the Shangri-La Fijian Resort.
After this event, we'll be saying goodbye to two of our challengers.
But two of them will march on to the semi-final.
The giant obstacle course is the Eliminator, where one man and one woman will go through to the semi-finals. Let's recall Leanne's last Eliminator. She came from 3.5 seconds behind and snatched victory when her opponent stumbled on the Travelator. And Debbie started with a 2.5-second lead and never faltered. She cruised through the course to win in 1:18.
Well, our two female challengers have been here before. It is a daunting thing to stand here at the start of the Eliminator. Debbie, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good, thanks, Mike.
How's the leg shaping up?
It's holding in there well. I just hope it holds out for the whole way through this Eliminator event.
Now, something that I have here, some information, the times that you guys did in your heats and your first appearance before you got through to the quarterfinal. Debbie, you actually went through 4 seconds quicker than Leanne. But Leanne, you've managed to get yourself a 3-second start from the points in this game.
Yeah, well, Debbie's pretty quick, so I think I need those 3 seconds on her.
All right, best of luck to both of you. There's nothing in it. This is going to be a race right to the very end. We'll hand to our referee, John Forsyth, now.
They may have done it before, but the quarter-final fever adds that extra tension. Both hearts would be beating hard. Debbie with a thigh injury early on. I hope that won't affect her. And the different camera angle on the start gives you an idea of the skill of these women. Leanne faultless over the hurdles, and the 22-year-old carpenter takes the rope climb in her stride. Debbie, the 26-year-old mother, dancer, acrobat, closing slightly. Maybe not. Leanne has flown across the hand ladder. Look at this. The rolling log doesn't bother her either, and both of them now coming up to the cargo net. Young Natasha's eyes are riveted on her mum, Debbie. Leanne floundering on the net compared to Debbie because she's flying up the outside. Debbie, the acrobat, is excelling on the net, and they're both going to hit the top at exactly the same time. Give way, Leanne. No, she says. Debbie comes through, down the zip line they go. Look at this. You couldn't get any closer if you scripted it. Leanne runs off, so does Debbie. Both up to the balance beam. Who's going to take it first? The crowd's up on their feet. So are the challengers as they're off the balance beam. Leanne, Debbie, this is so close. Debbie's up on her feet and she's through. Oh boy, what a great time. Bad luck for Leanne. Debbie's family spellbound. Here's mine.
Unbelievable. Huh?
She's a legend. She really is.
Thanks, matey. That was...
Neither of you are going to stop for a breath before you hit that travelator.
No, definitely not. See you right there, so you have to power up it.
A stop meant win or lose.
That's absolutely right. That is the quote there. A stop meant win or lose. Now, Debbie, you've come through in 1 minute and 8 seconds. That is a new record. That's beaten our previous record on the Eliminator for women by 2 seconds.
Great, that feels so good.
A fantastic performance. Really, I saw you climbing up that cargo net. Maybe it comes from your work as a stunt woman, but you were going up 3 ropes at a time.
I have to take big steps on that one.
Absolutely. A fantastic effort. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, please, for Leanne and Debbie. In fact, Debbie, I've just been told there's been a correction in your time. It's now 1 minute and 5 seconds. The news is getting better. You've broken our record by 5 seconds. That's fantastic.
That's great. That is so good.
What a fantastic effort there with our female eliminator round. Debbie, you're through to the semi-finals. Leanne, quarterfinals for you, but thanks very much for being such a great challenger.
What a great performance. This is how Josh won his way into the quarters. He was trailing at the travelator, but his opponent stumbled and he came home a winner. Paul started 5 seconds behind, made it up on the handbike, and came home to win in a record time of 53 seconds.
Joshua, speaking to you backstage, you said you are absolutely exhausted. Has the show pushed you to your limit?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, those guys are so tough and they hit so hard. I've just given it 100%, and that's all I'm going to do now. I'm tired.
You're tired. Well, I hope you can find the energy because you're going to need it for this one. Paul, you actually hold the record so far in the Eliminator, 53 seconds.
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully I can do it again or even break it.
You were injured in the first game. How did you find it inside you to go on?
Well, it's just sheer determination. I just hope that Josh doesn't punch me in the nose on the way up there on the cargo net, and I should be fine, but it's going to be a great competition.
It is. Well, you've got a half-second start. Guys, good luck, and it's over to you, John Forsyth.
Both these fellas are students. Paul the accountant, Joshua the teacher. Both are fit, and only half a second separates them at the start. Both Paul and Josh seem to be having no troubles getting through the hurdles. Paul pulling away a little bit now as he finishes the rope climb and comes up to the handbike. He does this obstacle so well. Look at that coordination there from Paul. Josh having a little bit of trouble. He's stuck. Paul hits the cargo net and he is flying. Josh coming off the handbike. Rolling logs for him and now the cargo net. Look at this. Paul's opened up a fantastic lead. As he comes to the zip line, he holds the record of 53 seconds. Remember that. Down the zip line he goes. Bang, a good drop. Where's Josh? Just behind him now. The dancer from Sydney doesn't want to put a foot wrong on the beam. He doesn't hesitate as he jumps off onto the travelator. He is perfect. Paul up the travelator and through to the semi-finals he goes. Josh up to the ballast beam also, putting in a great time as he sprints across, travelator next. Really pumps it hard. This has been a great eliminator here from Josh. but there's no doubting that Paul is a champ at 54 seconds. Here's Kimberly.
Paul, come on over here. You just won the Eliminator in 54 seconds. Fantastic effort.
This whole competition takes it right out of you.
What special training have you done for it?
Just leading not drinking, not smoking, and leading a healthy lifestyle. I mean, that's a good message for the kids. If you drink and smoke, you're a loser. Simple as that.
That's absolutely right. Well, you're a bit of a legend here tonight. You're going on to our semi-final. Well done. Joshua, that was incredible. He was fantastic, but it was good competition for you.
The man's a machine. He's awesome. I gave it 100% and I learned a lot. That's all I can do.
I thought that being a magician, you may have tried to make him disappear.
I was going to jump from the balance beam to the top of the travelator, but I didn't quite get it.
An amazing show tonight, and it looks as though it's been the night for our blue challengers and the challengers carrying injury. Debbie with the bad thigh, and of course Paul, the nose is looking great, mate.
But the good news is they'll both have time to recover before the semi-finals. It's been a fantastic night. Thanks for watching.
Good night. We'll see you next week.
A $25 cheque or money order will get you into the fan club. This is the address. Well, I ask the question every week. Can it get more exciting? And it does. You've been watching athletes with the hearts of heroes, and they keep coming back week after week on the Gladiators.